Hey, this is OmniProfit here in the middle of a coronavirus pandemic, and we decided to unveil our new international PayPal charity fee calculator. So let's get started. All right. If you, the first time to the website, you can click this button here, and it's going to give you kind of a brief outline of what the different fields mean. Pretty soon here, we're going to put a link to an article with more information and also a link to this video. But we're gonna cover everything here. Okay, so a little bit of a terminology. You have a sender currency and a receiver currency. And so for this hypothetical example, I'm going to be donating Japanese yen to a US based charity. And so the sender currency is going to be yen. I'm donating yen to a charity that's registered with PayPal in the US. So I find the symbol for yen, and immediately you notice the color changes. And I'm going to explain that in a second. And the charity is based in the United States. Okay. Now the colors. On the left column, you see a light purple. That means that all of these numbers are denominated in Japanese yen. They belong with JPY. On the right, all these numbers here in the light blue, they are denominated in USD, denominated in dollars. So that's just to help you remember that the left side is denominated in yen, the right side is denominated in dollars. So now I'm saying that the payment amount is 1,000 yen to this US based charity. Okay. This box here is the exchange rate. So you could see that 1 yen is almost 1 cent. And let's say you don't like that exchange rate. You want to say, oh, maybe if the exchange rates improve, the yen appreciates relative to the dollar, you can edit the exchange rate and everything's going to work. So let's say 3 months from now the yen goes up, and you can see all the values were updated. And we can make this more drastic. And you can see here that the payment amount, the receiver currency before fees, is 100, right? Because I'm multiplying the exchange rate by the payment amount in yen to get 100 here. But let's say you want to go back to the original amount, you could just go here, switch it to a different currency, and then switch it back. Okay. The first 4 rows in this column correspond to the different types of fees that PayPal charges for an international charitable donation using their service. The first fee is called the fixed fee, and that is a fee that PayPal charges depending on the currency. And so for donating with Japanese yen, PayPal charges 40 yen. But this changes. So if I, for instance, wanted to donate with Canadian dollars, it's now 30 cents of Canadian dollars. Going back to Japanese yen. Here is an international transaction fee. That's what this stands for. And it's 1.5%. And so our payment amount was 1,000. And so the international transaction fee is 1.5% or 15 yen. The currency conversion fee is what this stands for here, is 3%, and that's when PayPal has to do any currency conversions. The last fee is what PayPal charges for all currencies. It's percentage based. It's 3.7% of the payment amount. And so this bottom row here is the total fees in Japanese yen. And so it's just the top 4 rows added together. Now, as I was talking about earlier, the receiver currency before fees. So this is the amount that would be donated to the charity if there was no PayPal fees. And so that's the payment amount times the exchange rate, and that's how you get 9 USD. The total fee in receiver currency, what that is, that's this number right here, the total fee in the sender currency, which is Japanese yen, multiplied by the exchange rate to get the total fee in the receiver currency. And then you subtract these two numbers to get the total received by the charity in United States dollars. Now, some of you might have noticed while I was talking and playing around with the buttons that some of these changed. The radio buttons at the bottom changed. Those correspond with the graphs below. And we'll scroll down now. And so these graphs illustrate the relative values of these numbers here. So I'm going to click this one and make it Japanese yen. And so this here, before fee, so this is how much I'm paying to the charity, 1,000 yen, which is the same number that I inputted up here. Here's the fee, 122 yen. And then here's how much in yen did I donate to the charity. And then you could switch this between yen and US dollars. And so now $9, which corresponds to this, and then the fee, and then the total received. And now you could take a deep dive into fees and look at this middle bar and break it up into its components, which is what this graph is over here. And so I'm going to put this in yen. And so these 4 columns correspond to the top 4 rows here. So here's the fixed fee, the international transaction fee, which is also 15, the currency conversion fee, and the standard fee. And then, but if you want to see the fees breakdown in United States dollars, you just click this button. Okay, and this is pretty much how the PayPal International Fee Calculator for Charities work. Thank you very much.